So today we're going to be doing some maintenance on the CLK. I have been dailing the CLK. It's going to be sitting for a little bit because now I've been dailing the C32 AMG. I am so happy I've been dailing the C32 AMG. The CLK needs some love, some tough love. It's due for some maintenance. Honestly, it's due for an oil change, but recently I realized two things. Well, first of all, I just peeped this yesterday. If you can tell, that's oil. I realized there's some oil residue also at this section. I think I pinpointed out where it's coming from, and I'm pretty sure it's coming from this valve cover. I am not sure how it's doing that, but this valve cover has been recently serviced. I think it's probably been a year. This side is still doing good, but what I've realized is this thing is leaking so much oil. It's so bad that it's got me worried. The underneath is really terrible. Let me actually try and pull out one of the cardboards I have underneath there. Check it out. Your boy messed up. Well, not me. The car messed up. This is bad. It's a pretty bad leak that it needs really taken care of. You can't really see, but all underneath where the pulleys are, it's soaked in oil. So I really need to get that tackled, and I'm pretty sure, check this out. I'm pretty sure that is causing a check engine light. Oh, yeah, there we go. 52 days to service. Yeah, I know it needs an oil change, but let me see if I can get that check engine light. Well, honestly, I don't want to start the car right now. But pretty much, I'm getting a check engine light, and the check engine light is for System Bank 1 and 2 lean. Now, obviously, if you look at those codes, the codes are P0171 and P0174. Pretty much those are symptoms of either, clogged fuel filter, clogged fuel injectors, vacuum leak, max airflow sensor, or faulty oxygen sensors. Honestly, the first thing I would do is probably change out the fuel filter. I ended up getting the fuel filter right here, and I haven't yet installed it yet. Honestly, I think this car uses this fuel filter, but I'd have to check underneath and see what's going on down there. And these are some Bosch fuel injectors right there. I haven't installed them yet. I figured I'll get those two items, but the reason why I haven't installed them yet is because when I still drive the car, it pulls really hard. It still drives fine. And also, I don't have any vacuum leaks, honestly. Like, it doesn't feel like I have any vacuum leaks. The car doesn't vibrate or shake or try to stall or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure since that leak is so bad, it's probably causing air to go into the system. So pretty much what the code means is it's running lean. There's unmetered air going into the system, so the computer's kind of trying to compensate for that by pushing more fuel, and it's unable to do it, so it's throwing that check engine light. I don't know how I am leaking so bad. I don't know how. I might do an oil change and let it sit for a little bit to see if there's any oil leaks. If there's none, then I'll go ahead and drive it, do a drive cycle to see if I get the check engine light again. If I don't, then I'm good to go. But hey, it wouldn't hurt to actually replace this fuel filter because this is maintenance, and gosh, I'm not sure how long this fuel filter has been on this car. Got the valve cover out, just the breather port. Everything else here was really tight. That's why obviously it's not leaking, but this side right here was kind of loose, and that wasn't torqued down all the way. Oil was basically coming from here and dripping down there. I will go ahead and also replace the gasket as well. I have one sitting here. That's how we're looking like, boys. Nice and clean. Also, if you want to see in here, this is also pretty nice and clean. The last time I worked on this thing, filthy. What are these? These are stainless steel, so these don't break, so I'll be using these. Valve covers are back in. Everything is looking pretty good. It took me a little bit because I was helping Monica here because she's doing a brake fluid flush on the Jeep, and we just about got done.
Cross-threading, right? And I don't want to cross-thread it.
I gotta clean this camera lens. We just got done with this. The CLK, everything is back together. I got the CLK jacked up. I had to take a quick lunch, but this is what I'm gonna be using for the oil change. Actually, where's the other bottle? So I usually use Pennzoil, but I'm on a time crunch because this will be going on a trip here shortly. So I got Mobile One, and I use this stuff. This stuff is really good. and also Mobile One filter. I'm gonna get some oil in here. Oh man. Hopefully I don't spill. Hey, look at that. This. This thing is amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna be using a new product. I'll show you guys the next time I do my oil change. Highly recommend. But for now, I didn't buy it, so I'm just gonna use this for now. All right, you guys, everything is put back together. So all I have to do now is just get in there, clear the check engine light, and also clear the oil service interval so it stops telling me that I'm overdue by 50 days. It's just that it's been a while since I've done an oil change. That's why it keeps saying that. All right, guys, so this is my scanner. If you haven't grabbed this thing, definitely go grab it. It's on Amazon. This thing is highly recommended. Oh, shoot, how do I do this on this thing? This is the first time I'm doing it on this. Oh, I think I know where to go. If you have this tool, you can follow along, but it's different if you have the iCarSoft Mercedes-Benz tool. Automatic search, that's what you want. It's gonna automatically find my VIN. There we go. Mine is, what does it say? Yeah, right over there, 0304. So we will choose the first option. And system selection, ECM. All right, let's read the codes here. Oh, I'm getting different codes now. Right O2 sensor, short circuit.
Didn't you say it could be the O2 sensor?
Yeah, I said it could be the O2 sensor. Yeah, these codes are different than the other codes I got. Self-adaptation of mixture, right bank, and left bank. Ugh, I gotta figure out how to do the oil reset on here. Instrument cluster. Ah, look, reset service. Perform oil change. What? Oil quality. Okay, so all these are the same, pretty much. Okay, I did this thing. The CLK usually does that. Oh my gosh. I guess I gotta wait. You're almost done.
Yes.
Nice. She's able to get Pennzoil like easily with 5W30. For me, 5W40 you can't really find at Walmart. I have to pretty much buy it from Amazon.
Amazon or eBay.
Yeah. This kind of job, did it for what, 60 bucks with the oil. Didn't really have to buy much. If you take it somewhere, it's probably gonna be like a $500 to $600 job just because of the valve cover and the oil change. So it is nice working in your car from home. It's just that you gotta put in the labor for it. Guys, okay, so I didn't think it was gonna be this, but it's been a couple of days and oh my gosh. Okay, so pretty much it wasn't the valve covers for sure. I saw the oil leaking, I took it out on a test drive and I found out where the oil is actually leaking from. So looking down here, the crank pulley, let me get a light real quick. Okay, so the crank pulley is right here. You can call it a harmonic balancer, but this has a front main seal, just like the rear main seal on the back, except that one you have to take the transmission off. We already know this engine is notorious for leaking at the rear main seal, but this one, I have never heard of this leaking. I guess, I don't know if anyone has theirs ever leaked, but mine is leaking because I saw the oil actually coming from behind here. You could tell it's coming from down here. The only place that this engine would leak is either the oil cooler or this guy right here. I don't know what the name is. This can sometimes leak, but that would be the only spot that would make sense. So I've got the front main seal leaking, the harmonic balancer, and I didn't think that was the cause. So I figured, you know what, that's something we can replace. I've never done this before. Honestly, I'm gonna be learning. I'm gonna have to do it on the 32 because obviously to upgrade the crank pulley, you would have to take the, you know, crank pulley off. So this would be my first time actually tackling this job, and I will keep you guys posted. That's pretty much the only thing that's leaking. I know we took the valve cover off, but that's fine. I mean, I did it anyways. The check engine light did come back on, and I think it might be the master flow sensor, but then again, I'm not too sure because master flow sensor, you would get a different code. I'll just go ahead and use my scanner and look at all the readings for the O2 sensor, the voltage, and check out the pressure as well on the fuel rail, because that could be either injectors or fuel filter. Front main seal is the culprit. I know for sure, like, if I could get the oil to stop leaking in general, it leaks pretty bad, especially underneath the car. It splashes all over the exhaust underneath. I'll go ahead and take care of that and let you guys know what the update is after I'm done. That's pretty much it for the CLK 32. I'll keep you guys posted on some updates. I did end up getting the secondary cats deleted, so it doesn't sound like anything. It only sounds different on a cold start, but once it's warmed up, really it doesn't sound like anything. Try my best to try and see if I can document this job, and so you guys know in the future how to do this on your CLK in case you've got your freaking front main seal leaking. I've never seen this leak before on an M113. So yeah guys, that's gonna conclude the video for today. This video was kind of like a, I don't want to say two-part, but it was on different days trying to figure out the oil leak, and we finally figured it out. I'll go ahead and close it out and keep you guys posted on the next video. Again, I'll try and document. If I don't, then I'll let you guys know what, you know, the fix was for the check engine light, and obviously the harmonic balancer is definitely going to be a fix. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, take care.